searched through her purse and removed 2 wrinkled photographs.
"Very cute," the thief said. "How old?"
10 and 13.
"You will never be more aware of how much you love them than right now."
Jenna Jacob nodded and, without being asked, joined David Bishop face down on the floor. My wife was next in line. I wasn't there, of course, but she told me this story so many times, told me all these stories so many times, and with such rich and inclusive detail that I not only feel as if I was there, but I've even begun to believe it. I remember how Stacy straightened her posture before stepping forward. "You look so much like my brother," she said. This was true. The thief had the same crook at the bridge of his nose and pale blue eyes that spoke of both arrogance and desperation.
"Sorry, but that doesn't exempt you."
"You know, you don't have to do this."
"Maybe, but more likely, I do."
"Why?"
"You'll see."
"Does it make you happy?"
"It gives me meaning."
My wife nodded and then fished around in her purse and pulled out a calculator. "I was using this in my second-year calculus of several variables class when the man who'd become my husband sat down beside me. I used it to help him with his homework. Much later, I used it to figure out the night we got pregnant and the day I'd give birth. I used it to calculate our mortgage and whether we could afford a second car or a second kid. There has not been an important decision in my life that I've made without it," she said. All these things were true. That calculator really was the object that held the most emotional significance for her. It went beyond the things she figured out with it. My wife loved math. It made sense to her. It made the world make sense to her. She sighed deeply as she put the calculator in the thief's outstretched hand. "Any way I can get it back?" she asked.
"I'm afraid not."
"How long?" "I got it in first year."
"No, your husband."
7 years.
"And you still love him?"
"I think so."
"Kids?"
"Just one." The thief nodded. He waved his gun, and Stacy joined the others, lying face down on the floor. The thief worked through the rest of the line. Daniel James gave him his wife's parents' wedding photo, which he'd been taking to get restored. Jennifer Leone gave him a dog-eared copy of The Stranger by Albert Camus. Sam Livingstone, the assistant manager, who'd stood last in line, handed over the pay stub from his recent promotion. When he'd collected an item from everyone in the room, the thief backed toward the door. At the exit, he paused.
"Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please," he said.
No one got up, but everyone raised his or her head.
"It has come to my attention that the vast majority of you, if you even believe you have a soul, believe it sits inside you like a brick of gold. But I'm here to tell you that nothing could be further from the truth. Your soul is a living, breathing, organic thing, no different than your heart or your legs. And just like your heart keeps your blood oxygenated and your legs keep you moving around, your soul gives you the ability to do amazing, beautiful things. But it's a strange machine, constantly needing to be rejuvenated. Normally, this happens simply by the doing of these things, like a car battery recharging by driving." The thief stopped, put his arm into his sleeve, and sneezed. "Excuse me," he said.
He looked at his watch.
"I'm really using a lot of metaphors today. Listen, I'm in a bit of a rush, so let me conclude. When I leave here, I will be taking 51% of your souls with me. This will have strange and bizarre consequences in your lives. But more importantly, and I mean this quite literally, learn how to grow them back, or you will die."
The bank was quiet. The thief threw his hat.